Hi, if you are a human being and you don't have any goals, if you don't have any missions for other human beings who are not related to you, or if you are not doing anything towards other human beings who are not related to you, if you are not adding anything for humanity, then I guess there's something wrong. I welcome you to my 7 humane goals for humanity, future, and nature. Today I'll read our 7 humane goals from my goal card, and let's see what are the 7 humane goals for humanity, nature, and future. So, the first humane goal for humanity, nature, and earth is food. Food. It is the basic thing which is required to all human beings. Okay. So, every human must get at least 3 simple Satyugi food every day. So simple. At least 3 simple food. Satyugi food are something which is like the most simplest, basic, nature-driven, and holistic plus most healthiest food. Just 3 simple Satyugi food for every human being in this world. Am I asking for too much? And I'm working on this. I've worked on this for 25 plus years. And all my missions, all my works, and all my creations, and everything, all my making these videos and podcasts and all these things is dedicated to that. So that we have enough money, either as donations or as love gifts or as earning money from our works, from our creations, from our courses, so that all human beings must have just 3 simple food daily. Let's go to the next one. The next one is cloth or vastra in Sanskrit or Hindi. Every human must get at least 3 pair of weatherproof clothes and accessories. Just 3 pairs of weatherproof clothes and accessories, like a blanket or whatever, by which we could save ourselves from nature, from the different variations of nature. Just 3 pair of clothes. And all these things, all these numbers and quantity and all these things have I've gone through like 25 plus years of experimenting and finding out. So just every human must get at least 3 pair of weatherproof clothes and accessories. Let's jump into the 3rd humane goal for humanity, nature, and future. Home. Griha. Every human must get a weatherproof shared shade and the gift of a loving Gen A friend, family member, as many of us are unloved, unwanted, friendless, and lonely, irrespective of being rich or destitute. We need a shade. Like there are so many people in this world who do not have their shade. People living on the streets. So besides having a shade, we have always also said that shared shade, where there's one shade like a dormitory and many people are living, at least they are not living in the streets when it is raining or when it is so cold and they are shivering and dying on the streets. And besides that, besides a house, we need a loving family, a family who loves us. How many people in this world, forget all these 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th worlds and all these things, how many people in this world can put their hand on their heart and say that they have a loving family. But we are dedicated to bring and give a loving family to anyone in this world. Doesn't matter you were living on the street or you were living in a castle or a big house. It doesn't matter. We all need a selfless family. And more important, a friend, a Gen A friend. Many times we are constrained by thinking that people who are related by blood are our family, or people who are related by I do and Kabul hai and going around the fire, that is like a family. But we all need selfless friends. We all need Gen A friends. These people who will love you irrespective of whatever you do to them. These people are your selfless friends. They are your friends because they want to be your friend and because they want the best for you. There are many people in this world who know that I have been a selfless friend to them. Maybe somebody has a house, but maybe doesn't have a selfless friend or a selfless family. Our mission is to give that to all humanity, everyone. In this times of evil and in this time of hypocrisy, we all seek a positive friend and a positive family member. And that is what, if you join our hub, Gen A, you are going to get a Gen A positive, selfless friend and a selfless family. Promise to you. Now let's go to the fourth thing. It's nature, Prakriti. Every human must contribute to heal the nature and heal themselves, preferably through nature. So simple. The nature is created by our Creator to serve us and for us to serve the nature. We both are equally responsible for each other. We have to realize this thing, that the more we milk from the nature, the more we are in resonance with the nature, the more we are in resonance with the best of health, the best of all good things which we can have. Fifth is knowledge or jeevan. Every human must practice socially the immaculate Gen A knowledge and Gen A dharma, which is like eternal duties in their lives, preferably through Satyugi Gurukuls, which are the centers of immaculate knowledge. I'm not talking about information, I'm not talking about education, I'm talking about the knowledge, about the jeevan, about being in resonance with the wisdom of life, being in resonance with the way of life, how to live the human way of life. This knowledge is the goal of our Satyugi Gurukuls or the Gen A Immaculate Centers of Knowledge. The sixth humane goal for humanity, nature and future is art, Shilpakala. Create Gen A art in the form of films, audiovisuals, songs, poetry, books, handicraft, etc. to nourish, entertain and to earn funds for fulfilling the 7 missions. Art is one of the greatest tools to reach out to people and do something special within them. I'm not talking about the products of films, the products of books, the products of painting, or the products of music, which we create, which we, assemble or make for the market. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about art in real sense. Art, for example, that art for which Vincent van Gogh would go and live with the potato eaters for many years, would live with the prostitutes, would live with the poor people, so that he could be in resonance with their inner being, so that they could bring out their inner being in the form of his paintings. So come on, let's go to the seventh and the final humane goal: spirituality, adhyatmikta, ending Kali Yuga within and bringing Satyugi within by living an immaculate, positive human life, being a Gen A Satyugi. Spirituality for many people is God and religion and all these things. Spirituality is about knowing your inner self, or having the freedom of being in resonance with your inner self, being able to bring out the greatest treasures, the greatest diamonds which you are born with. That is spirituality. And my work since last 25 years in the form of art and in the real work with human beings from the streets of Kolkata to the richest people in the rich countries, externally rich countries, and all these things, I have tried to give and bring out these diamonds which people have. And even my work, even this Gen A hub where we make people Gen A Satyugis, this is also about making people not just bringing out their diamonds and pearls and precious qualities and wisdom from their within, also to make them Kohinoors. And I'm not just talking. I have people who are Kohinoors. I have people who have been able to take out those diamonds from their inside. These things, these 7 goals, in the way I'm telling you now, I can say that I have toiled 24/7 for 25 plus years. I just told to my creator that make the best use of me. Not only to my creator. When I went to this slum in Kolkata, which is like the dangerous slum, when I went to that slum, I told all the people there, I told all the children and all the women that here is a person who has come. Make the best use of this person and enrich your own life. You enrich if you care to. If you could give your life to enriching. If you think that just eating nice food is just having a good life, just seeing the best of TV soaps, or having a nice car, or having precious diamonds is that's it. That's the objective and the mission of a life. That's the start. That's just the beginning. The most important mission of life is to realize that we are human beings and we are here to add to this beauty called humanity, to this beauty called nature, to this beauty called future, to give and create beautiful legacies. Pranam. Do not forget to share this video and this podcast to all the people you know, and even to all the people you don't know. Most of the people I'm talking to you, maybe I don't know them, in my mind, but maybe I know them in my soul. So, like this video, share this video, and subscribe, and like, all these drills. And know this thing, that I have made this video so that I could attract more and more and more human beings to be part of this Gen A thing, to be part of this positive mission of mine, to be part of the 7 humane goals, and to make this world much, 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 much infinite times better than what we were given. We were given when we were born in this world. Welcome.